one day you hear, and then you're gone.
Wait, why didn't you think it was a wolf?
It's too small. And it's got like a jackal face.
You know, you don't look like someone that'd be into wildlife. Why do people say?
I watch a lot of Discovery
Channel. Why do you
Channel,
say? Yeah, I know. I hear people say
RV chase.
Oh, that thing is fucked up.
What?
Wow, that's awesome. What is the point of the local news? I don't get, like, they just show you like your neighbor.
Dude, I think it's amazing.
Your neighbor just shit in his yard. Go look if you want to see it off night. Like the thing we saw about the restaurant being too packed is just an old racist lady. I don't need to.
Yeah,
see
but you
that.
were entertained, right?
I mean, I was. Right. Is that well? Then don't call it the news. Just call it shit you want to be entertained by. Like it's not. It has nothing to do.
It's just,
don't call it news, though.
I will say, like, when I was a kid...
Call it Gossip Live, local gossip.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what news is.
Yeah, that's what it is, but it's not...
Yeah, it's like, when you stop and see a fight, that's the news.
And I like how they, like, sum up the presidency. They'll give you, like, literally, like, two sentences.
The local
like,
news?
Yeah, and Trump goes to court tomorrow. On litter news. You know, it's like, wait,
well,
what?
yeah.
I don't know.
And this cat got stuck in a tree.
Exactly.
And Trump's going to get impeached.
Literally, the news story was, should you be allowed to put in security cameras in your apartment? It's like, yeah, I guess.
It's like the fucking high school news. Did y'all have like a high school?
Oh, man, I used to be a part of it.
Really?
What are you talking about? Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
behind the scenes?
It was actually really good. No,
I'm sure
I mean, when you were in the news class, okay, first of all, you have to ask the teacher permission to get into that class, right? It was like a journalism class, but you'd have to get permission. Well, I was a shitty student, but right before I went and asked, I had shitty grades. You know, usually you're supposed to give But the lady that
is it only for like the brightest students?
Really? But the lady that did it, she was like gonna retire the next year, and I just went to her. I was like, "Hey, can I be in this class?" She was just looking at me. She was like, "Yeah, sure." And she like retired the next year. And some like new lady came.
She's like,
oh man, we gave. I felt so bad. I mean, not really. I felt bad.
So you were in it 2 years?
No, I was only in it for 1 year.
Oh,
and
okay. She retired.
I was in my senior year. No, she retired. Okay, so it was like the year before. The semester before, you have to be. Hey, next semester, I would like to be in your class.
Yeah.
Well, I asked her that semester. She's like, yeah, next semester. Well, the next semester she had retired, but I had already been enrolled in the class. And then we got this new young lady, and oh man, we gave her hell. It was me, Brock. I believe me, Brock, and Adam were in there, and we used to just give her terrible. Brock was actually really, really good at giving news stories. We did
were you like on camera?
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, you have to rotate to give the news. You know, they have news, their news stories or whatever.
You're not like the correspondent, like standing live.
No,
at the gym.
You do that.
Like,
thanks, Rick. They have segments that people do, and one of them Brock did was called Meet That Janitor, and they would just go, he would go interview.
Sounds so amazing.
It was actually really good because they would like go be like meet that. They had a thing like meet that janitor, you know, because you would see him every day, and no one would ever even have any idea what this guy's name was, and so we'd be like. He'd be like, hey, this is Tom. And then like one of the janitors, I'll never forget, be like, they would ask him questions and just be like, yeah, shut up, whatever. And then one of them was like, hey, do you have a secret talent? And then one of them was like, yeah, I can open a can with my teeth. And we're like, what? And he's like, took a Coke can and he had a metal tooth like right here, and he could use it like a can opener and just rip the top off of a can with his teeth. I was like, that's pretty cool, actually. So yeah, it's a weird party trick, but I don't know. Yeah, but
that's
Brock,
a fun segment.
That's when Apple computers started getting big, and like we were kind of learning how to use them.
Like the big colorful
yes,
ones?
Exactly. Yes, we had those exactly.
Yeah.
And Brock like would put it on a timer, and he would like record messages to play like 20 minutes from now. So he would like record like this class sucks, and then like put it on a timer like 20 minutes, and be like, listen, Lester, like sure, and you just hear like in the background, this class sucks. This class sucks. Brock was such a dick. He was such a mean, like, it was funny, but God, he was like mean.
Sounds like a really smart student.
He was like
smart person that like it was channeled in the wrong direction.
Oh God, it was.
Right?
It was. Yeah, Brock was such a dick, but he was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
He's a funny guy.
I don't even remember our news things. Like who was on it or like what features on it.
Do you remember Lucy Liu used to be on it when I was in middle school? That's Lucy how she got the lady from this is
she on the news right now?
She was on Angels, Charlie's Angels. Remember the Asian girl from Charlie's Angels? They're all pretty.
Yeah,
girl.
What about her?
She's done a lot of shit though. I can't remember any of
Where
that
she went
shit.
to Lake?
No, she did the Nation. You ever watch Channel 4?
No. Oh, she was a news lady?
Yeah, she was a news lady on Channel 4. That's how she got her start.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is Channel 4 like the local channel?
It was like the broadcast. It was like broadcast to all the local schools. It was like the news channel just for school.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
You don't? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Did you ever? They still have that as a thing?
Yeah, we had that.
Yeah,
I totally forgot about that.
She was a correspondent on there. I remember in middle school, I'd be like, God, that lady's hot.
Yeah, what happened to her?
I think she's still in it. No. I think she got married to like a rich dude, but she still does news stories.
She does?
Yeah. I know she did a piece recently and they got a lot of news. I don't know if she's still doing acting or not. Yeah, I think she's a good person. She does a lot of heartfelt news stories. Yeah. So she's better than you and me for sure.
Well, I love the local news.
Why?
But I never watch it. I don't know.
What do you do when you're at home by yourself? I hate when people say I don't watch TV. It's like that's
no, I do watch TV, but I'm always like time I get off at like 5:30, then I go work out, then I get dinner. Either I cook it or I pick it up. Then I shower. Then it's like 9:30.
I hate that though.
And then it's just like, all right, I either read or like I watch a show.
You feel like you're wasting your life. I hate.
Yeah, I know, but like, I don't know how people with kids like how they do it. I feel like I have no time. I guess like that's why like people get fat and shit.
Yeah,
because they don't have any time to like dedicate to themselves after work.
I know. I hate that though, because you just wasting like the days start melting together. Yeah, just like you just get in that routine. I hate that so much. It's like a depressing feeling. And
that's why I like coming to this on Wednesday.
Yeah, I know. Like it changes it up. Weekend. Yeah, like changes it up.
Monday, Tuesdays are dull, and then like Wednesday.
I like it too. I feel like I don't talk to enough people either. Like, cause I live by myself. Yeah. So like I go to work, and those are your work people, but you don't want to be like it's like a
I actually do have a theory about like we were talking about like
let's hear it.
Texting back.
Yeah.
I feel like you're less likely to text back when you're in a relationship, not because of any other reason other than like you already have a person.
Yeah.
And you don't feel like you need as much human contact. Like when you live alone and you're single, you're like I'm like super responsive on my text.
For
like,
sure.
I always get shit from like my family when I'm like in a relationship. Like you never text back. Oh. And I'm like, I suck at that.
I get it. That's why I don't bother.
But it's just like you don't check your phone as much. Like
I get it. Like so I won't bother Travis and Dave. Like or people that I get it, man.
Yeah, Chang, you have no excuse.
Yeah, Chang, you don't have any excuse. Yeah, you're just a lazy.
He's in a relationship with his mom.
You're just a lazy. Still, no, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not. Chang, I didn't say that. Marco said that. But yeah, other people though, I get it though. I'm not. Yeah. I'm not super big or responsive on text messages.
Yeah, I'm not the best either, but I feel like I am more when I'm single and also living alone.
Single and ready to mingle. Yeah, but I've been like that for so long. Dude, I've always wondered, like, you think that starts to affect you when you've been single and, like, live by yourself for so long? I think it started to affect me. I think I'm getting weirder.
Like you're pickier too?
Yeah, I hope it doesn't. I try to stay open-minded about things, but...
No, I feel like you go do shit though, like you go dance and shit.
I try, because if you don't, you go insane. If you just go to work and go home and don't talk to anyone, you fucking drive yourself mad.
Yeah. And the thing is, like at work for me, I don't have like much like interaction. It's like I'm staring at a computer.
Yeah, I know.
Like I do have interaction, but it's not like a lot. It's not like sales or anything.
Mine's the same way. I don't know. I think I might have to change it up too, because I don't know how long I could do it. I feel like it's gonna break me down. You know,
dude. I've been thinking about moving out to Thailand. To Bangkok.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know. Like,
hey man, if you do it, do it. Are you being serious right now?
Okay, the food would be tough. There are like a lot of like, and that's big for me because I eat a lot and I like to eat clean.
You're right.
But there are
dude, you'd find your
I'd find my spots.
They have local market. I mean, dude,
they have like vegan places.
It's not like you had a kitchen where you could cook your own shit.
So that would be okay. But just like the lifestyle and just I don't know, like I'd have to buy a moped.
What would you do? Like, what would you do for a job?
Real estate, probably. There's actually like a lot of the big firms are over there already.
Doing what?
So I saw like I went on monster.com one night. I couldn't sleep.
Wow, you're being serious right now.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear this. You don't speak Thai.
So yeah, that's the thing. I would have to learn the language, learn how to write it and speak it.
The thing is, no one else in the world Thai is not going to be useful
it's so
except in Thailand. Saying, like, exactly. Nobody else is going to.
I wish I could have seen Singapore. I wanted to ask you guys about Singapore. Like, how
Singapore was dope.
Like, would you live there more than Bangkok?
Yeah, for sure. Because Singapore is just like America.
Okay, but
with the little Asian accent. I swear to God, it was a cleaner America with
all Asians,
with nothing but Asian,
pretty Asian girls like Thailand.
Dude, babes on bibs.
Okay,
I would move to Singapore before I'd move to Thailand.
Really?
For sure.
And I feel like from there you could like go to places.
Yeah,
You could
for
go to the
sure, for
Philippines, you could
sure.
go
Singapore
to Thailand.
felt safe and it felt clean. The only problem is you don't got any drugs.
Yeah. Well, the reason I would
Like, you don't
go-
do drugs anyways.
Yeah, no, but the reason I would go there is I would basically be saying I'm putting my sex life over my career. Because I've invested time into my career here, and I would be just like scratching that and basically starting new. But I don't know, I loved it there.
Did you really like
I
it?
loved
that
it in the
much?
sense of like
You're not worried that you
I
would
got
get
hit on
You're not worried that
a lot. So I feel like if I went there, like I would have so much abundance of women in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a big factor.
Let me get this straight.
Yeah.
you're saying you would uproot your
I love
whole
Asian
life.
women, and I would go there just for that. And I feel like not only do I love Asian women,
I
but
think-
more importantly, they love me over there.
I think you should see a therapist. I don't think this is
No, I feel like your love life is like the most important thing.
And what makes you think you're certain you're gonna
No,
find
I'm not-
one of your
I'm not.
dreams over there?
Just like from the week that I spent there.
And what makes you think that your love life is the most important thing? What does that mean for me? Does that mean I don't?
No, I
have,
feel like, well, I put it over career. I put it over, well, I don't put it over like my own health and stuff, but like, I'd rather be getting laid and be broke and living on someone's couch than be a virgin and be rich.
I think
getting
I think
laid
I think
is-
this is all. You can't just paint it black and white. I think it's
But
got
what
to
would
be
you,
a
okay,
mixture.
if you had to do that, would you rather be a broke musician that's like crushing girls, like
I think
crushing
that's-
ass?
I think-
or would you rather be like a nerdy dude that like has never, like has no success with any girls, but you have like
That's
a
what I'm
house
saying.
like in
I don't think
River Oaks?
I don't think it's black and white. It would be fine to do that when you're young, be broke and whatever when you're young.
Yeah.
But you won't be a 50-year-old out there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Be even broke or something.
So I would probably go out there for like, 3-4 years.
It'd be a
And it would be
limited.
like
It'd be a limited time.
I
for
would
sure.
push myself out of my comfort zone though.
Yeah, if you want to do that, if you're like, I just want to change it up, which that
Yeah.
I get. If you're like, I'm just tired of this fucking.
But no, the girls are a big factor.
I'm.
And just, you
But
know
you
how I
let
am with
that-
Asian women.
I love Asian girls too. Doesn't mean I'm gonna uproot my whole life and move 16 hours. You can't find a nice Asian girl here in the States. Yeah, I feel bad.
Just
I
like
love
now,
Asian girls and they hate Mexican guys.
No, they like me.
You're
I'm
not
Hispanic.
you're not Mexican.
I'm Hispanic though.
Okay, you're tall and brown though. It's different.
Well, I feel like the girls there, the Asian women there are different.
Yeah, for sure. They want Americans. No, that's the only thing you got going for you. I mean, you're good looking, but a major plus is just you're American dude.
But then I'll forfeit that if I move there.
No, you still have the ability to come back, bitch.
That's true. That's true. I don't
Yeah.
know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Well, I also think like Singapore is like the hottest economy right now.
Yeah, for sure. Singapore's
So-
popping.
and it's like the city of the future. I watched like this National Geographic
Yeah, for sure.
documentary on it.
Yeah, once Asia takes over, we're done for.
No, they like it's the city of the future. Like the city planners have like planned everything, like their water supply.
Yeah,
like,
it's perfect. No, it's like a utopia.
really.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm not joking. I don't know what the hell they do with their homeless people because they don't have
Yeah.
them. I don't know if they kill them or sacrifice them. I
Probably
don't.
have, like, a
I honestly
government
have no idea what they do with them.
assistance.
Dude, I stayed in a hostel. Dude, the hostel's nicer than some of the hotels I've stayed in.
Really?
Like, no joke. It was a badass hostel. I
How
went back
much was
there.
it?
It was like $30 a night. Dude, and the hostel was like, I was like, damn, for $30 this is a great deal. I was like,
Yeah,
dude,
that's
I would
900 a
definitely,
month. You could just live there.
dude, yeah. Really? Oh yeah, huh?
30 times 30.
Yeah. It was a badass hostel,
Yeah.
and the city was pretty dope. I don't know. Everyone
check
seemed
it
pretty
out.
nice and friendly.
Yeah. Where are we going to next, man?
Dude, I want to go to Cuba. I'm going to Cuba. Gotta go
When?
to Cuba. I don't know.
My birthday's December. I want to go somewhere.
I'll go to, dude, flights to Cuba in December gotta be cheap, right? Let's
Eh.
go. I want to go to Cuba.
A lot of Cubans flying back.
I want
to
to go
see the family.
before all Americans ruin it, which is gonna be soon, I'm sure.
Yeah. What's there to do in Cuba though? Is there a beach?
What? Yeah, beaches,
Right?
hot chicks,
Yeah, I feel like
dance.
Little Havana or Havana has
There's
a
got to be
beach.
lots of historic things there,
Yeah,
right? I don't.
that'd be a fun trip.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They have beaches for sure. Beaches for
Yeah.
days.
All right.
I'm saying this all
I'm
off the top of my head. I don't know.
yeah.
they
No,
can be
do,
all
do.
shitty.
I don't know if like Havana has a beach though.
I watched Conan that went. He does that show where he goes to different spots. He went to Cuba. It was pretty dope. It looked
Really?
like, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
But the
dope.
women are Hispanic and beautiful. So
Where do they
you
dance
say?
in Cuba?
Salsa.
Oh, it's salsa.
Yeah, it's Cuban salsa though. It's different.
Shit, man.
It's like a different version of salsa.
I'm actually really excited for Sid to come back. I know
Really?
you always shit on him, but
No, I'm just kidding.
dude, it's just like another single guy to go out with. Not that I'm using him for that.
yeah,
but,
that's exactly what
like
you're
I
using
no,
it
I
for.
want like he wants to go dancing with me. I'm like fuck yeah, like I have someone to go dancing with now.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
instead
great.
of like going by myself.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
I should do it.
yeah.
What are you talking about? I'll go with you all the time. Oh, you talking about to classes?
Yeah, to classes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I should do it. Is he for sure legit moving back?
So. Yeah.
When's he coming back? He's graduated in May?
He already graduated. Yeah.
When's he coming back?
He texted us it. I don't remember the exact date.
You're that excited that
Yeah.
you weren't even paying attention to the date he's coming?
Oh, no, he said he bought his ticket. It's official. I'm moving back.
Oh, really?
Like June or July, I think. It was a J month. I remember that.
Cool.
So, one-way ticket.
That's exciting.
Sid, we miss you. We're excited to have you back, buddy.
No, I do miss. No, I do. You know, you miss anyone that's in your life.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like even like people like that are still here, but you don't get to see him as much. You know, you just like sometimes you just sit alone. And you're like, oh man, I miss that guy.
Yeah.
That's what I wonder is gonna be like with parents when like your parents are gone. Thank God, I don't know what that's like. All right, I've never had anyone like super close to me die, except for my grandpa. You know what's fucked up? I think something's wrong with me because my grandpa died. I didn't cry one bit. I felt bad.
No, that's fine. I didn't cry for my grandparents.
I felt bad when like other people were crying. It kind of made me cry that they felt bad, but I didn't really. I mean, my grandpa was old as shit, and I was like, the weird thing is, I was like, my grandpa died of. I think he just died of old age. He had diabetes. They cut off both his legs, and he was like 89 or something.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he lost one, lost the other. But
When
he was like
89.
He was like, yeah,
dude, that's like a traumatic.
My grandpa, I remember my grandpa when I was a kid. My grandpa had to be like in his 80s, and we'd go over to his house at the church, and he'd be out in the yard cutting his grass with a push mower. Fucking 80 years old in Texas, like 100-degree weather in Houston. Damn. 80 years old, just out there cutting his grass.
Why do you have diabetes? Did he just?
I mean, he's just this fucking. I think he just. I mean, he's just they're overweight.
Yeah. Mexican.
And you're Mexican, you eat a lot of shit. Yeah. I think that's probably. I don't think he watched it, sort of thing. Like
Yeah.
But anyways, so he died eventually he got old enough. His body just started to fail, like his organs and shit. Like he couldn't digest and stuff, and they were like having it was like one of those like slowly starting to deteriorate sort of thing. So I don't really know what he died of, but he was like in and out of the hospital for a little bit. And when he did die, or when he was about to die, we went to go see him, and they're like, hey, you should go see your grandpa. We're not sure if it's not looking good. We don't know how long. I remember I went to go see him.
Is he in Houston?
Yeah, he was in Houston. I remember I was in college. I was like in town for like, I think I want to say like Christmas or something. And I went to go see him. And I remember when I went to go see him, for some reason it was just me and him in the room for like a minute. Like someone was going in and going to the waiting room, and I guess like just happened that everyone had left, and I was just like with him, and he didn't really speak good English. But I remember thinking to myself, like as he was there, he just didn't look well. I was like, man, this guy is about to die. And I remember thinking to myself, like one day, I'll be in that seat, and my grandson, like it's got to be a weird feeling for him to know, like tomorrow I will wake up. For sure, most likely I will probably still be here, but there's a chance that he won't be there. I wonder what it's like for him looking at me and being like, and then I started to think like one day I'll be in that bed, and then my grandson will be looking at me, and I was like, that scared the fuck out of me. I was like, oh shit, that's a scary ass thought.
Yeah.
That
Can
one
we not
day,
talk about this?
yeah, I know, right? But no, that's the main thing I took away. I was like, I remember it's just for like a brief moment, like just sitting there looking at him. I was like, oh man, it's gotta be so scary. And then I remember thinking like, oh man, that's gonna be me one day. And I was like, dude, that fucked with me for like the rest of the week. I was like, oh my gosh, I could not stop thinking about that.
Yeah, I'm not scared of death. I'm scared
bullshit.
of
You're not scared of death. I hate it when people say that. Bullshit. You're not
I'm scared of time. I'm scared of just like time passing. Like I don't know how to explain it. I am. No,
everyone. Yeah, no, you don't want to get old. Nobody wants to get old.
Yeah, dude, I watched Interstellar the other day. Have you seen it?
Yeah, with what's his name?
Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah. Wait, no. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Remind me what the plot is again. I was thinking, what's the other one with? What's the other one with the dude from Good Will Hunting? Matt Damon. Where
he's in there. He's in it too.
Am I thinking they're? Oh, right.
So like the Earth is dying.
Yeah, and they send him up or whatever. Yeah, okay.
But, like they trick him. He thinks he's going to like scout out new planets.
Right.
Come back and like they're gonna bring everyone.
Okay, I don't remember this then.
Yeah, but the main professor who's like working on a theory to defeat gravity or whatever.
Right.
He lies to him. They're really going there to like they're gonna populate. They have like a bunch of like fertilized eggs, and they're the ones like are gonna populate the new planet. And anyways, so the plan works as like they were 10 astronauts in the beginning, and so they found like 10 possible planets.
Yeah.
They send them out, blah blah blah, one-way trip. So these 10 astronauts are like the bravest men that have ever lived.
I'm gonna stop you right there. Hang on. Let me get one thing. Why would you have to trick someone? There's plenty of crazy assholes that would do this for free. Continue.
Okay, no, but not like these are all like physicists.
Oh, okay.
And like
they want the best. So they trick the best.
Yeah,
of the
it's
best.
NASA.
Okay.
It's NASA.
Okay.
So they didn't trick the 10 people. They tricked Matthew McConaughey and like the later group.
Why did they do that though?
So the first 10 people went out.
Okay.
And they knew that like there was a good possibility that their planet was not going to be hospitable and they were going to die there.
Okay.
There was not a return trip plan.
Okay.
So they send 10 people out. 3 of the astronauts send back signals saying, "Hey, there's a possibility here."
Okay.
Like I'm still alive, whatever.
I've seen this movie. I do not remember
Matthew
this at all.
McConaughey and his group.
Okay.
Like he has kids on Earth, but he gets talked into like going and like checking out. They have to check out 2 of the 3 planets or something. They have to make a decision, or 3 of the 3, but they run out of fuel. Or like a bunch of shit happens, and so they go there, and then one of them is like they make a decision to go to one of the planets, and it's Matt Damon, in his planet.
I remember that.
And he was like, basically he tricks them into coming there because he doesn't want to be alone. He's like, I resisted pressing that button for 2 years. And it's like, I pray that you never know what it's like to see a human face and be like the happiest you've ever been.
Oh my god.
So they're like, what the fuck, you killed the human race. Like, he's like, no, like, I don't know, a bunch of shit happens. But anyways, there's like time travel involved. But at the end, Matthew McConaughey finally reunites with his daughter who he left on Earth.
Yeah, I remember that.
And she's older than him.
Yeah.
Because it's like the theory,
the
relativity.
Yeah, theory of relativity.
And so
he
is still like, she's on the deathbed, and he's like, that's my daughter. And she's like old.
Oh,
and then she's like, that's fine. Like, my family's here. You need to go do what you need to do. And like all her grandkids are around, and that's like her dad. That's like their great granddad.
Oh man.
And he like kind of walks away knowing that like, they're at peace.
That would be the worst.
Right? But that's like,
that'd be the worst.
That's the most powerful movie I think ever. Like, I got teary-eyed like 3 times.
Yeah, dude, that sounds terrible.
It's the most powerful movie.
If you just missed everything your daughter did.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, then the daughter's the one that like solves the formula to whatever.
I think that's got to be one of the hardest thing about drug addiction and alcoholism.
Where are you going with this?
No, listen to me. I've thought about this a lot. I think it's gonna be one of the hardest things about drug addiction is that it keeps you from getting off them. Is not like at first you get on them because of past memories you had when you were a kid or whatever. Something happened to you, or obviously something happened. Where
what are we talking about? Like
drug or alcohol addiction?
People who get like Vicodin for surgery and then they're just like hooked on.
That's a part of them that is a big part of them.
Yeah,
but.
You're talking about
that's like okay. I'm not talking about those people really, because that's like just you become physically addicted, and it happened because you were on overprescribed. That's one. I'm not talking about those people actually.
Yeah.
I'm talking about people that like are like start off with like doing coke at parties or drinking alcohol. They just do it because they want to, and then they become alcoholics or they become crackheads because they just. It feels good to them and they party and they want to cover up whatever there's some issue in their past that they usually want to cover up, and that's why they turn to drugs or alcohol, right?
Yeah.
But the other thing I think, so once you're in that circle and you're like an alcoholic and you're a drug addict, I think if you want to come out, it's harder because I think you would start. I think you would start to think about all the time lost and all the people you lost and all the people you hurt, and that you would not want to think about that as you're like I want to get clean, but as you come clean, you're gonna start to think about all the people you hurt.
Yeah.
When you were being a drug addict, when you were an alcoholic and a shitty father, and you missed your kids growing up, you didn't go to graduation, you missed parties, and now you're sick and you're alone, and now you have nothing to do except for to drink, and now you're gonna try to get sober. That's got to be fucking hard. It's like, what else do you have? All you've known is drinking, and all you've known is drugs for the past 10 years. It's like you were in a vortex for the past 10 years, and now you're trying to come out of that vortex, but all you can think about is time.
Better sooner than later. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, I guess that's true.
It's easy to put it off, right? We all put off things.
Yeah,
we all run away from
I'm the worst.
Like stuff that we know we should be doing, but we know we're not doing it. Like in everything. Like they're probably they have that shit too, right?
I'm a procrastinator. I hate, that's one thing. I have to try to break it. It's still a bad habit. I'm the worst.
I think it's something everyone
when it comes to
with.
that. Why is it though? I don't get it.
I don't know.
Like, I think, you know what? I think it's like I'm scared of, like, I heard someone say this.
Yeah,
is
scared
like,
of failure.
Scared of failure. Scared of competing. Is scared. Yeah, scared of, like, it's like. Yeah, you just don't. I think it is scared of, like, you're scared to fail, so you set yourself up to fail.
Yeah,
so you don't have
so
to, I hate that. It's like it's another thing. It's like your brain. It's like, what makes you that way? I hate that your brain does that to you.
That's what I'm saying. Like in the future, they are going to.
I sure
fix
hope so,
everything.
man. I sure hope so, dude. You think you could depend on a drug? Okay.
What? Yeah, because that fear is chemical.
No, I don't think so.
It's an evolutionary fear.
I don't think so, man. I think it has to do with. I think.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure part of it is biological and evolutionary. I believe there's a part of that, but there also has to be, like, I think there's, like, switch. It's like pathways. Like, they, like, maybe something happened to you and it switched your brain to go this way, and then something else happened and made you go a little bit this way more. You know, so there's like little switches that can make that help guide. You know, you can either go like a fork in the road, like,
yeah. So you're saying your past experiences,
right? Your past experiences will help guide your future brain. You know, because you have decisions to make, right? If something happens to you, if a big event, trauma event happens to you, it's going to make you go this way. Or if it doesn't happen, you know, something good happens to you, it's going to make you go this way more often, you know? And it's like, I think that...
Well, okay, so let's say I want to start a business. Or, like, I see other people starting businesses, and I know they're not any more talented than me, any smarter than me, but I just haven't done it.
Right.
Why? Okay, let's say I fail. What's the fear in failing? I'm going to be... I think it's tribal. I think, like, if you come back to the tribe and you're like, hey, I failed at, like, on this hunt, people are going to laugh at you. And so that part of your brain, we're still tribal in a way. So let's say I start a business and I fail. All my friends are going to know. All my family's going to know.
Right.
And that shouldn't be an issue, because you hear about, like, every single successful person has failed so many times, right? And you hear that and people tell you that all the time. But that fear is, like, still there.
But I think what it
is, what if I start it and, like, I'm a laughing stock?
I think another part of it is, like, maybe if you, that's the thing. Okay, let's say, like, if you grew up and your parents told you your whole life it's okay to fail. Yeah, and then you don't. So now you grew up and you're like, okay, who cares if I fail? Because I have this confidence that my parents or this person. But what about if you?
I think also, like, if when you did fail, like, let's say your parents took you to a soccer game and you sucked, they're like, oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
There's another game.
Exactly. Right? But if they berated you and, like, oh, you fucking suck, I'm never gonna buy you anything. You know, you got to do better than this. You know, that's gonna make you. Exactly. That's my point. It's gonna make you go this way.
I feel like my parents didn't berate me when I failed, and I still have that fear.
Maybe they just didn't tell you. Maybe they didn't tell you, berate you. Maybe they didn't tell you it was gonna be okay. Maybe they didn't.
Yeah, maybe I picked up on, like, subtle cues
exactly,
where, like,
exactly.
they're disappointed.
Exactly.
Or, like,
maybe
that. As nice.
Exactly.
Maybe. Yeah, because kids are smart.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you pick up on subtle things.
Yeah. You know, so they say that like, I've heard. I don't know if this is true. This is another thing I've heard. I've heard, like, kids that grow up with, like, a violent home or something suffer from PTSD. Like, a part of their brain is like transformed. And they have, like, you know, soldiers have PTSD from that trauma. Like, kids will have that if they grow up with a home that's the same way. I don't know if that's true.
Like a fighting home?
I don't even know where I heard that from. Yeah, I think so.
Does that work for crazy girlfriends that you fight a lot with?
I think I have a theory.
Crazy ex-girlfriends?
I definitely have
I might have some PTSD from that.
You know what the funny thing is about crazy girls? Like, okay, you're not talking about, like, oh, this person, you know, this girl talks too much. We're talking about, like, this girl might stab me if she said,
I've had that fear.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not going to name names, but, like, I was like, if I don't get out of this, I could see how, like, our fights would get violent.
What?
Our fights would get violent, and I would look.
You would punch her?
No. She would get violent to me. Like, if we were fighting in a kitchen, she'd, like, grab a knife and be like, shut the fuck up.
What?
Like, let me talk. And I'd be like, whoa.
What?
Yeah.
How long ago was this?
Girls are crazy. I'm not going to name
No,
names.
I've never. I mean, I've had a girl, like.
I'm never going to.
I've been, like.
Not like, okay, she grabbed a knife once.
Okay,
But,
what do you mean grabbed
never
a
had
knife once?
Shit, like, thrown
I told
at
you the story about the first 48, how that girl fucking
that's
just did that.
I always would watch, like, those unsolved mystery shows, and they always start off with, like, a couple's, like being, like, fighting and shit, and then, like,
I never saw it coming.
Like, the wife, like, kills, like, the husband and the kids because she's like, she's had it, right? And I'm like, if I don't get out of this, what if I'm, like, in 10 years I just get murdered? I just get poisoned, and I'm like, I got to get out of this. That can't be my story. Like, hey, did you hear about Marcos?
You think this girl?
His wife killed him.
You think this girl is that vindictive that she could wait 10 years to poison you? Like, yeah, come
There's
on.
been a couple that have
year.
been, like, crazy, like, with fights. Girls are crazy, period.
I don't know what the answer. I don't know if guys are. I know guys say girls are crazy, but I don't know.
Crazy in the sense that they're more emotional.
Yeah, for sure.
Not crazy. They're not crazy, but you know what I mean.
You know what I do? I love.
You've never had a fight like escalate.
No. I know how to defuse it because my mom's kind of crazy.
How? Tell me.
Because my mom's kind of crazy. So when you're around, and my dad, they're both kind of little off. So when you're around them, you learn like the tricks to diffuse. You just gotta diffuse the situation.
Like, what do you do?
Like just like you just egg them on and just like you can diffuse the situation.
Egg them on?
Yeah, like if you could diffuse the situation by just
so
like
a girl grabs a knife, blah blah. I'm like, oh yeah, what are you gonna do with that, huh?
No, I don't. That's the opposite. that's how you get stabbed. That's the opposite
That's
of what you want to do. You grab it. You just
I'm not gonna reach for it.
No, don't reach for it. You just be like.
Take out the knife.
Okay, here's a good example.
Let's say you have a girl throwing shit at you.
Yeah, she had something throwing at me. I would just be like, hey, I really like that. Would I say it calmly, like, man, that was, or she grabs the knife. Perfect example. Be like, hey, that's a good idea. Let's make a salad. I'm kind of hungry. I don't feel like arguing. And then she go to the kitchen and like take out some lettuce and then get a knife and just start cutting it and just like throw it. They'll say like stuff like that. Like, how is someone gonna be mad at you if you're just like, oh,
it's so like,
yeah, it's just like the opposite. Like they don't expect. Like they're acting irrational. They're acting irrational. So you just act irrational back. They just act like nothing ever happened. Be like, okay, let's just like
your frame of mind is stronger than hers. And so
100%. Like if they were gonna pull a knife,
I feel like the stronger frame of mind wins usually.
Exactly. It's like
so if they're gonna pull, don't budge,
if you're gonna, it's like, are you cheating on me or like no? It's
but usually in a fight, like you're invested too emotionally, and you're pissed off about something too. Like, it's not just like,
okay.
Here's the
thing.
That's different.
That's the thing. Here's the thing. If you know
like
you're
a fight.
If you know you're right, if I'm in the wrong, I'm gonna say I'm in the wrong. But if I know I'm right and I know you're just acting crazy and I'm just arguing with the crazy person, what good is gonna come out of this? If I'm like, hey, the sky's blue, and they're like, no, it's purple, and what am I gonna tell you that? Am I gonna prove to you that it's blue? Like, go outside, look at it. Oh, well, it's still purple. Well, okay, what do you want me to do? I can't. I'm not gonna. Obviously, I can't change your opinion. You're already stuck in your ways. What do you want me to do? I've already explained it to you, broken it down. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm gonna just. If you're wrong. That's the thing with girls. If you're wrong, don't just fuck it. Say, hey, oh my bad. I thought it was this way. You're right.
Yeah, no,
I was wrong.
I have no problem with that.
Yeah, I hate people don't say that. I can't admit that they're wrong. That's a big like.
Yeah, that's.
I'm wrong constantly.
Big red flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate because I have like the Latin. Or I used to have like the Latin anger. I hate that because it's just like because you become crazy and you can't irrational and then you just look stupid. I feel like and then the worst part, you ever had a fight? You look back, you're like. God, what was I doing? I'm a fucking idiot.
Like, what fights are about usually?
Exactly. Did you feel stupid?
Like I remember the fight.
Was I
like,
yelling about? Yeah, exactly.
I see it in my mind, and I'm like, what?
Stupid. Don't you feel stupid? Like, why would I even? Or why did I care? And then you wasted all that energy, and you could have been doing something else. And it's just like.
And the thing is, like in a relationship, those things add up.
Yeah, but
the more those fights you have,
the
more corrosive it is to like y'all's thing, and eventually it's just gonna not work.
Yeah,
like the more you have that,
but early on. That's the thing. You know early on, like, oh yeah, this probably isn't gonna work. This girl.
But like you can bounce back from like a fight.
But that's one thing I think guys know before girls do. Usually, for the most part, they'll just be like, exactly. Like after two or three dates, the guy's like, no, there's no way I'm gonna ever date this girl for real. But they like keep dating for like 2 months because they don't have.
You waste like a year of your life just because like you occasionally get sex.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens. Yeah, that's exactly what happens.
And then she leaves you, and you're like, what the fuck?
And then you start crying. What did I do wrong?
Story of my life. Never into the girl, then I get sucked in, and then.
You're just emotionally attached. You're just emotionally vulnerable.
I know, man.
You just want someone to be there with you at night to cuddle with.
Dude, that's how my first girlfriend was. Like my first love.
I think everyone's first love.
I did not think she was hot or cute at all.
That's the thing.
Eventually, she kept growing on me and like pushing and pushing and pushing. I think
parents should teach their kids like how. Someone should tell you like how to like a like okay. Someone should teach you and be like not talk about. I mean, obviously talk about the sex talk, but also have like the relationship talk. Like okay. Yeah. Here's what's gonna happen, son. If my dad was like, "Okay, you're gonna go through this emotional. You're gonna love a girl. You're gonna be think head over heels. You're gonna think you might marry this girl. You're 60 years old, and you just gotta know that you just infatuated with her. Yes, but she's gonna break your heart, and like you gotta know like beforehand. She's gonna break your heart, and you're gonna break. I know it's so terrible.
That will never work.
Oh man.
Even though you and I know that now. And they are going to know that in the future.
So stupid.
If you tell someone who just got heartbroken by like an 18-year-old or something, they're like, hey, like you're probably going to date like 30 other girls. Yeah. They're like, no.
I know. My cousin, did you see my snap? Oh, you didn't see it. My cousin, he's like 16 or something, 15, 16. And he was like, hey, I just broke up with this girl. I was like, "Who are you talking to?" He's like, "I just broke up with my girl today." And he's like, "I'm trying to talk to this other girl." I go, "Oh, did you go break up with her in the house? Or how'd you break up with her?" He's like, "I sent her a Snapchat." I go, "Wait." I go, "Wait. What did you tell her? Did you tell her like you just didn't want to talk anymore?" He's like, "No, I told her I was interested in another girl." I go, "Why would you tell a girl that you were interested in another girl on Snapchat?" He's like, "Well, I just told her I wanted to talk, and then she kept asking me what I want to talk about." I was like, "Yeah, dude, that's why you go meet her in person, Ninta. You don't tell her on Snapchat you want to talk. Like that's not how you do it." And he's like, he read me what he wrote her. I was like, "All right, man, this is all terrible." He's like, "Yeah, I didn't really like her anyways." I was like, "Okay, if as long as you didn't like her anyways." I was like, "Is she?" I was like, "Is she okay?" I said, "Is she okay?" He's like, "Yeah." She's like, yeah, she's like one of those girls that like got dudes like falling all over her. So he was like, "She won't be hurt." I was like, "All right, as long as that's the case." So it's like someone that you dated for like a long time. That's fucked up.
Well, what? Okay.
But the new girl, he's like, "I'm in love with this girl." I was like, "What?" He's like, "I've known her since I was a kid." I was like, "Show me a picture of this girl." And he like showed me her 15. I was like, "Yeah, I'd be in love with her too."
Yeah.
She was like really
she's cute.
She's real cute.
Yeah.
Real cute girl.
No, I was gonna ask you this. Like, what's the break off when you're talking? At what point do you have to make the breakup? At what point does it go from like a text to a call to in person?
Ooh.
Because I'm kind of seeing, or I was
Great question. Okay, I would say it goes from a text to a call. If you don't have any plans, if plans on Saturday, if you like when you go to that point where you weekend, you don't have to plan something, you automatically know you're gonna hang out with that person. Once it goes to there,
okay.
Once you don't, it's implied.
ghost.
It's implied that you're gonna see them that weekend. If you don't, you have to explain why. So once you get to that point, you have to call.
Okay.
You have to see them in person. You can't call. But if it's just like if it's before that, you just call them.
So this girl, like, we'd been talking for like 3 weeks, hooked up 3 times.
Okay.
We weren't like, it was like.
Have I ever met this girl?
No.
Okay.
She, last time I hooked up with her the night before we went to Thailand.
Okay.
And I didn't text her the entire time in Thailand.
Yeah.
And then when I came back, she's like, "Hey, are you back?" Like, I didn't text her like for a few days. And I was like, "Oh yeah, but I'm just kind of disinterested." And she's like texted me a few times. And like she's texted me like twice in a row now.
Right.
And I haven't responded.
Right.
So I'm like, I got to tell her something though. She's like a really good girl.
Yeah, you're an asshole.
But I think a text is sufficient, right? At this point.
Yeah, text is sufficient.
Like hooked up
for sure.
twice.
Yeah, for sure.
Times.
Text is sufficient. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think you. I mean, you could call her if you be real nice about it. But yeah, you definitely don't have to meet her in person. No.
Okay.
If you're, a call would be suffice. Have you talked to her on the phone? No, or do you know like?
we've never
Oh,
talked
okay.
on the
Well, then
phone.
you got to text. Yeah, if I would say like, you talk to her all the time, then
No.
have to call.
Yeah.
If you just normally text her, what are you gonna say to her though? Like, I'm just not interested in your ass.
Well, so, I don't know where. What was I? I was watching something. And they were talking about like
Where
how
do you get all your life advice from like TV shows?
No.
Stupid. You're
No,
like, I was watching Passion Island and I saw Tim say to.
It was something like business related, and they were talking about how like to reject something, and they were like, first off, like say what you like about it, or no, it was like in the book. I can't remember. Say what you like about it, then say why it's not going to work, and then give a path for moving forward. Those are the 3 steps.
Wow.
Right.
That's actually kind of.
So I think I'm going to be like. So I'm like, hey, like I really appreciated you, like we clicked a lot, blah blah blah, whatever. Give her some compliments, then be like, but I don't like really see myself like settling down right now, blah blah blah. But I'd like to remain friends or whatever. That'd be pretty cool. So like open a path for like forward.
Right. I would not be friends with you if I was her.
Yeah,
you didn't know that.
No, I mean that's like I don't want to be friends.
What's the matter with her? Why don't you see yourself in there?
Honestly, not hot enough.
Jesus Christ, you're such a bitch. You're such a bitch.
Dude, all right.
How'd you meet this girl?
Bumble.
You're going to hell, man.
Yeah.
Why?
Why?
To hell, dude.
Physical attraction's a big thing.
Jesus Christ. You made me lose my train of thought. I had something to say.
You wouldn't.
Shit. What was it? I mean, I would.
Don't act like you're better than that.
I mean, I would feel bad about it more than you apparently feel like
the way
you're
I
gonna
put
be
it
bad.
was
Oh, I
clear.
remember what it was. I even have a wait. What were you gonna say?
Well, I'm saying that I said she's not hot enough. That's not. It's just I'm not like.
Yeah, you just
that
I got you.
attracted to
You're
her.
not attracted. She's not hot enough. Your attraction level to
Yeah, it
her
doesn't have to be,
personality
like,
doesn't.
hot.
Her personality doesn't overcome her
physical
her
like, my
unattractive.
physical
Like she was
attraction to
like
her.
super cool. You were really into the same thing. You could get over it, but you're
No, she's actually really cool.
okay. Then now, then now you're going to hell. What do you?
No,
what's
she's a
what's
cool
wrong?
girl.
Just because she's not attractive enough?
I'm just not.
You don't think she'll grow
that
up on you?
attracted to her.
If she's just like really cool, you don't see yourself growing on her. Like, dude, people say that looks fade, but like you You can't fix stupid, you know. You'll always be, you know. You can always get
trade them in every 10 years.
You're the exact. People are gonna hate you for this. The people
already hate
your future going. Yeah, I know, right? You're not helping.
Hopefully,
I'm
this
trying to
never
like
gets
prove.
big.
I hope. Yeah, I try to prove.
No,
try to
like,
show people that.
I'm gonna be
this guy's an
honest.
asshole.
Physical attraction is huge for me, and
It's
I'm
huge
not
for everyone.
that attracted to her.
It's huge for everyone, you idiot. When there's no one you think anyone's
And
ever
it's like
said.
I've dated pretty girls, and she's not as pretty as them.
Yeah.
And I'm attracted to other girls like a lot. Like I see them every day, and I'm
Yeah.
like, this girl, like I'm not that attracted to her.
That's gotta be a thing with like. I want to say like, I'm sure with. I don't know. I have no idea. But a big thing with marriage is like your spouse becomes unattractive because, like you said, you just don't have time.
Yeah, I don't know.
You just don't have time.
We're
We're sitting in a desk. You're eating just shitty American food. You don't have time to go to the gym. I get it. You're gonna get out of shape, man. I have all the time in the world. I'm still struggling to get into shape, you know. And
like my boss.
How would you want to like you want to like be married 20 years? Even if you like are and like the person,
it's gotta be tough.
You're still not physically attracted because your body isn't what it once was. I mean, I'm sure not as much.
Yeah,
I'm sure that's what I'm saying. You have to be more emotionally invested at that point than it does become a physical thing.
Well, yeah. I don't know. It's like how a girl carries herself too.
Yeah,
like she can put on a lot of or like a few pounds, but
yeah, I'm not.
She's like a sexy girl.
I look terrible once I put on this. I'm trying to lose weight. I don't carry weight well at all.
You should have come.
I don't. I'm ugly enough without any weight. I should come what?
Run hills.
Yeah, I will whenever you invite me. I mean, I went last time you went.
Yeah. I'm trying to go once a week at least and fitting it in with.
No, I had the opposite problem. I couldn't tell if like a girl was into me, and I hate being like the guys like trying to, I'd text. She would never. I don't expect the girl to like text me all the time, but like a text every now and then, be like, "Hey, what's up?" I just felt like I was always.
What are you talking about?
I was. This doesn't matter. It's a new whatever. It doesn't matter. I think it's over with, anyways. But
no, but you topic change on me. What are you talking about?
I'm just talking about. I was having the opposite problem where I couldn't tell like if a girl was into me or not, and I didn't want to be like you said with that girl, like texting her constantly. But I'd rather just ask, be like, hey, if she was like, hey, I'm just not into it, I'd be like, oh, cool, no worries, But I'm like in that weird spot, like I can't tell if like I felt bad for like I felt like I was bothering her, but if she was like, oh, this guy's not texting me anymore, but I don't think that was the situation. I feel like if someone really was interested, they would text you, right? She would shout out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's why I don't feel bad about it. I kind of want to still like reach out, like be like, hey, I'm into you. If you're not into it, that's cool. Just let me know. But I'm sure, I think I get the vibe that she's not into it already. So it's like, I don't even have to send out that text. Yeah. I just want to look like an idiot.
Like, the best thing I've ever heard with like early dating is people will make time.
Yeah, exactly. Like
if you text that girl like, hey, I have $1 million for you if you come over right now.
Yeah.
She'd come over immediately.
Right.
Like it's all about priorities.
It's true. That's
like
good.
You drop everything.
Yeah, right? I agree.
And there's a scale. Like you can't always drop everything for someone you like.
Right.
But there is like, you need to have like a sense of urgency, like to see someone,
Right.
Like that's what's so attractive to me too.
Yeah.
Part of why I kept that thing going with that girl was just because she's like I'll be like, hey, like what are you doing? She'll be like, hey, I'm available for you. Like I like you. I'm like, that's fucking cool. Like you're cool. But she's like a confident girl too,
Show me pictures of this chick. I want to see this. Yeah. How do you know? Oh, your phone's over there. Fuck.
Yeah.
All right. Well, show it to me.
But no, she works for St. Jude's.
The hospital?
Yeah, the children's hospital. That's like free for children.
Yeah.
Did you know there's only one in the nation?
I did not.
I thought there was like one in Houston too.
Is there not?
No, there's like one in Memphis or something. And like it's all donation based. And kids go there for free. If you get accepted. I don't know how you get in. Like kids with like cancer and leukemia and stuff.
Yeah, I would assume it'd be like you're gonna die, right?
So she does like the marketing for them. Like she puts on like fundraisers and stuff like that.
Damn.
And she talks in front of like 1,000 people.
What?
She's like a cool girl. She's like confident.
You're a piece of shit.
I know she's cool, but
this girl's way too good for you. I'm on. Hey, if you're out there listening, girl, I'm on your side. You could do better than this asshole. All right.
You probably could, but yeah, it's just like I can't get over the fact that I don't know.
White Mexican. Oh yeah, let me guess.
She's Mexican.
I just said let me guess.
Oh wait. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if you said white or Mexican or something else.
No, I said white or Mexican. Let me guess.
Yeah.
You can't hear in these fucking headphones that you have in your fucking ears.
I know.
Damn, dude, that's fucking cool. I can't believe. How old was she?
She's older. She's like 32.
I wonder why that is. Whenever you see a girl that's single like that, I'm getting to that age. I've had girls ask me before, like, I think they think I'm a serial killer because I've had multiple people ask me,
Dude.
like, after they know you, like, for like, I've been on a couple of dates.
1 minute.
Exactly.
Oh, there,
dude.
moved it.
Did you hear? Like, dude, I think he's gonna get impeached soon. This guy, you don't think so?
Because they're gonna, if he gets impeached, then they're gonna ruin the 2020 election.
Oh, you think they're gonna just?
Yeah. Everyone's gonna react.
Dude, every time I see a clip of him, he just says something dumber, and it's like, how dumb? Did you see the thing about the lights?
They cause cancer.
Oh God!
No.
He was at some rally. He's like, "Why are these lights so bright? We got lights. We got the natural sun. These lights are hot. Could we do something?" He did it like twice. And the guy's like, he's like in the middle of speech. Stop doing that. It's a lot of shit.
My favorite is like when he's like, "People are saying." Yeah. And he always pulls that. He did that with the wind turbines.
Oh man, he's so.
First of all, he calls them windmills, and they're wind turbines. But he's like so anti-wind power.
He's like it's like your grandpa, like your grandpa.
Oh,
you know,
sure.
my mom does that thing. Like the other day,
he's your crazy grandpa.
She's like, you know that college Blin. Yeah, Blin. It's like, no, come on, man. You know, she does it all the time. It's like Trump does that. Like he's trying to think of the word, like doesn't really give a shit. He's like half give it that shit. Yeah, I don't know.
No, he was talking about wind turbines. He's like, they're putting wind turbines everywhere. You see them, fields and fields of them, and they're causing cancer. People are saying they're causing cancer. Yeah, and like it was a story for like a week. Like Trump thinks wind power causes cancer.
You know what the funny thing is? I know they do it on purpose, but it's still hilarious every time when they go find like the dumbest person they can in the South. Like, I think Trump's doing a great job. I told my mom, I go, "Mom, Trump's she's from Florida. She's retired. She's from Florida." I go, "Mom, are you a Trump fan?" She goes, "He's all right." I go, "Mom, come on." I go, "He's an idiot." She's like, "You know who's a big fan of him?" I go, "Who?" "Your stepdad, David." I go, "Oh, no way." She goes, "He's got a Trump sign in the front yard." I go, "God damn."
Her husband?
Yeah, my stepdad. And then she goes, "Yeah, a lot of people in Florida really like him." I go, that's cool. She's like, "We go to this fish market where we buy fish, and there's a Dominican lady there that runs it, and she's a Trump supporter. She's an immigrant I go, "Wait, what?"
Yeah.
You know,
a lot of immigrants like her.
Dude, I don't get, like, you understand though, because you're on this. I don't that's like.
So Kim's mom is Filipino.
Yeah.
Or Filipina.
It's like Chang's parents. Chang's parents are immigrants, and they like him.
She's like really big in the Filipino community.
Yeah.
And she has like a bunch of Filipino friends, women friends, and all the women love Trump. They idolize him.
How?
All Filipino immigrants.
How?
I don't understand it.
That doesn't make sense.
I think someone put it.
I think that means you're an asshole.
No,
because you're like, I reap the benefits, but I don't want anybody else to have the benefits.
I read it.
That makes you an asshole.
Article that like once you immigrate and you get into the United States, those people often like look at other immigrants trying to get in, and they're like, "No, like we don't want you." Yeah.
That makes
because they consider themselves as an American now, and they also like want to preserve like, or I don't know. I don't know. It's like selfish. It's basically selfish.
That makes you an asshole.
Yeah,
you're an asshole.
Yeah, for sure.
For saying that.
Yeah. It's like rushing to like the cake and like getting it all. Like someone else wants them. Like no.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is.
I got here first. Like,
yeah, exactly.
It's all mine.
Like going to the water well and just filling up every jug you can, and then telling people like, "No, you can't have any water." Like, what? Why can't I have water too? You just came over here and did the same thing I did.
Yeah, like you don't live here either.
Yeah, exactly, bitch. Oh my god, it pisses me off. Those people are there's a word for those people. They just call it assholes.
Social media didn't exist.
Dude, there's no way. See, like this, like, who cares?
Is this the same story?
Yeah, it's the same story. Like this, you know how they find, like for this story, they're having like more traffic in this black neighborhood, and now they're like, let's get the whitest lady we can fucking find, get her on here and try to. You know, the funny thing is, they would try to get her something racist, like and that'd be funny if they like had her interviewing, and then while they were on there, they're like, "Hey, what do you think about Trump?" It's like, what do you think this lady thinks about Trump, man? She's totally for. What are you talking about? Look at her.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're trying to be an assholes. Dude, apparently all this weather is going nuts. And
wait, what happened?
You haven't heard? Like, it's like, dude, there's like having crazy weather in Oklahoma, and there's been like ridiculous tornadoes and shit. Why would you
underrated movie Twister? But
it's great movie actually. If you haven't seen it, it's like putting your house in the flood zone in Houston. It's like, dude, why would you rebuild it?
But is it like, so it's mandatory to get flood insurance here? Is it mandatory to get wind damage insurance?
It'd be really stupid not to.
Yeah, in Oklahoma, like it's got to be.
Did you see that? It said sex trap.
Sex trafficking.
Yeah, you know the stupid thing is.
Dude, side note is prostitution legal in Thailand, or is it just like kind of like?
No, it's legal.
Oh, okay. It's like.
Yeah, you can do it.
Oh, okay. Legally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's good to go.
Just curious.
You're good to go.
All right.
Supposedly there was some
People
like
are like continue. Like,
no. Yeah, why we just got
didn't
back?
Partake.
No. There was apparently we missed out on in Singapore. There was this big like sex mall that we were supposed to like. I was like, damn, I didn't hear about it until I came back. I was like, damn, I'm supposed to check it out. Calm down. You want to have sex?
Well, no,
you're getting AIDS for
I'm
sure if you have sex with anyone from.
I'm picturing the other one that we went to.
Yeah,
the
dude,
Nana,
that was oh man, that was terrible.
maybe
Wait, we're gonna
Singapore's
share that.
nice.
We're gonna share this for the. We have to make an episode about.
Yeah.
Probably next week. I get everyone over here to talk about it. I gotta plan
Should we
it
talk
out.
Thrones? Or you were about to say something?
Yeah, we could talk. Wait, what was I about to say though?
We were talking about tornadoes.
Oh yeah, one last thing. Okay, so you know my dad lives in Dickinson, right?
Mm-hmm.
So during Harvey, basically my dad's house is on stilts, so it flooded like his lower level, you know. And
with the stilts, or you put him on after?
No, he's had stilts. He lives in one of those beach houses. Yeah, so it flooded like his like bottom thing or whatever, but everything else was fine. And but the stupid thing is they're building houses on the ground in areas where it flooded for Harvey. Like they're building brand new houses on the ground. I was like, guys, this literally just happened 6 months ago. Why would we not build houses on stilts where who are the dumbasses?
They build off-site detention. So these big developments, we do it a lot at work. Like they have to build like off-site these like detention ponds. So if there is big rain, it'll all collect.
Dude, the water was like
collects into there.
The water was like 5 feet tall.
Well, Harvey was like once in 1,000 years.
Okay, so you only get 1 foot in your house?
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah, it's still gonna.
Maybe there's gotta be mandatory flood insurance, right?
Yeah.
But why would the flood insurance
carry? Yeah, you're in a flood zone. We know if it rains, which is where we live in fucking Houston.
That's like the flood zone. That's
it's like why would you? That's what I'm saying. I was like, what are y'all do? Why don't y'all put these houses on stilts? I don't get like what is y'all's logic behind this?
Galveston County probably don't give a shit.
It was so stupid. It's the dumbest thing. All right, last thing, Game of Thrones. We could talk about it.
Thrones.
So we're not even talking about the plot because everybody's been talking. I feel like everyone's been over talked about it. I've seen every episode except for the very last one, mainly because I gave up on it. I was like,
no, you got to see how it ends.
I'm gonna see how it ends, but it's not like I'm in any rush. I'm like,
yeah.
The second
there used to be such a sense of urgency.
The second to last one, when that Arya was just like running around for 10 minutes, like just why that city is burning. Yeah. She was literally running around. I was like watching it, and I was like, is there gonna get a point to this sooner? Like she's like, fall down. I'm like,
that's the thing. Like
nothing. I was like, I still don't know what the point of that was. Yeah. She was like running around. I'm not exaggerating, for at least a good 5 minutes.
Yeah. So I think the issue has been that they've had a lack of timing issue. So season 7
they're trying to rush it.
Season 7 got cut short, and then HBO offered them 6 episodes for season 8, or something. Something happened where like basically the two main writers are also working on Star Wars.
Yeah, I heard that too.
They've got like 1 foot out the door, and HBO only offered them 6 episodes, and they took it. I think they could have gotten more, but they took it because they have other projects. So basically, think about what had to happen in season 8. You had to beat the Night King, you had to beat Cersei, then you got to figure out who's on the throne. All the 3 major, like, we've had 7 seasons building up to these 3 things. They've had 7 seasons, no way. And they're gonna solve it all in 6 episodes.
Right.
And so they just rushed it all. And it's not the fact that they rushed it, because there are good moments, but like they spend
rushed it.
No, but they end up spending 10 minutes on Arya. That like their allocation of time is like, it doesn't make sense. They'll spend 10 minutes on a meaningless conversation where it's like
Braun, where they're all sitting around the fire, just like talking about God knows what. It's like, who cares about
and
this?
That scene dragged on, right? It was a good moment when she got knighted and everything, but it dragged on too long. And then like all of a sudden like the Night King just dies immediately, right? And it's like these like it doesn't flow well. Like the timing and the pacing.
I don't get how everyone would want the Night King to die. Like I was trying to think. I thought it was okay.
I want him to everyone to fight. He's supposed to be this indestructible person.
Oh, you wanted him to actually fight someone?
I wanted him to like.
Who would he have
just
fought?
Like be surprised and get stabbed and die.
You want him to fight Jon Snow?
Don't you think that was sudden?
Yeah, it would have been cool to see him fight.
Or just like like him and Jon, like that would have been fucking badass. Because he always like looked at Jon
Yeah, that's
And they
true.
always had, like, a thing,
they
like,
knew
what
each
was their
other.
connection?
Especially when they went on the field. Remember when we went on the field and they were like, we were saying like,
yeah,
he's
and he
gonna-
would always like everyone was fighting around him, and they would both be like staring
that's
at each
true.
other like
That's
this.
true. That's true.
I'm like, what's their connection?
All right,
There
good
has to be
point. Good
something,
point.
right?
Good point. Yeah, they should have done.
And they built him up as like this indestructible thing.
Some girl
like-
just takes a knife and just.
Yeah, it's just like it was so sudden,
Yeah, that's true. It was stupid.
Yeah.
All right,
There-
I take it back. That was stupid.
right? It was just sudden.
Spoiler alert.
I don't mind that Arya. I like that Arya killed him. I think, but just how they got there, and it was just like she just creeped up all of a sudden and just like flies through the air. Like, where were his guards?
Yeah,
There were a bunch
where-
of guards.
Yeah, no one saw this. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
That's what
She
like
has a
they
faith
took
that-
so many shortcuts and they didn't explain things. Like, you'll see an episode.
Yeah, and the
I wish I could
witch-
talk to you about the last episode.
And the witch, it's like, why did the witch like? There's like one of the other things, like, why the witch lit up their swords just for them to die 10 seconds
Oh,
later?
yeah.
It's like, what was the point of them doing that?
well, that's also a thing. So apparently they all died, right? In that
Yeah.
episode. In the last episode, there's like thousands of them. And everyone's like, where
Oh.
the fuck did they come from?
Yeah,
Like, they just
get
There's
guys.
No, there's
yeah.
no women in the Dothraki,
There's no-
but they keep multiplying somehow. Like,
That's true,
no, there's like thousands in the last one.
dude. I just realized that it's nothing but dudes. These guys have been gay as shit.
Okay, I'll ruin this part for you. It's not really ruining it, but like at the end, the last episode, Daenerys comes out and like it's after she's killed everything. She's having like a war rally or whatever, and it's
Okay.
all her soldiers.
Are you ruining this for me?
No,
right
no, it's
now?
all her soldiers.
Okay.
And it's literally the Unsullied, which are all
Right,
dudes without
zero
dicks.
dicks, yeah.
All Dothraki, all dudes. It's literally just like there's no women anywhere. I'm like, what did y'all fight for? Like, the world was way better back then when Cersei was alive, and there were like brothels and fucking families. Now it's just a bunch of fucking Dothraki dudes. Like some horny ass fucking Dothraki dudes on horses.
I think you would have fit in perfectly, dude. I think you would have
Dothraki?
You'd have. Yeah, I'd love to see Marcos. He would have been like in the background. Guys, what are we doing this for?
Yeah.
I'm running away. I'm not gonna
There's
fight
no
this.
pussy here. You said there'd be pussy.
I'm going south. Where's Miami at?
You said there'd be girls. Oh.
Going to Greece. Fuck this. Is that Leonidas guy still around? I'm going to fight for him.
Yeah.
He's got a high woman.
I wish I could talk to you about the season because there's so many.
That's
things.
only one episode you can talk about.
Yeah, no, but that's so many things happen.
I'll watch it for the next time.
Yeah, because there is something that I think a lot of my theories are like stuff I've read and stuff I've heard too. But there's one thing that I've heard no one say that's like my biggest theory.
You've heard no one say
It's not
it.
like a theory, but it's like how I view it.
Huh.
Like who ended up on the throne, but who
Interesting.
really ended up on the throne? Who's the power behind the power?
Interesting.
Yeah.
No one else.
Like,
has
I think
said
people
this?
are missing that. Like,
I think you're thinking way too. You're like David.
No.
You're looking way. into
I
it.
heard I watched like a post show.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Remember the meme I sent you? I was like, y'all were like, oh, thanks to a spoiler. I was like, I don't think it was a spoiler. Was it a spoiler?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, because they're like, how did your character end up? Or like,
That's not what he said. He's
No,
like,
what'd
how'd you
they
like
say?
this show end?
No, but it was specific to her character.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Don't.
Because I saw.
Well, now
memes,
you just ruined it for me.
I saw memes after
Oh, really?
the last episode, and people were posting that clip, and they were like, "She warned us."
Why would she do that
Yeah, I
though?
don't know. She blew it.
That makes her an asshole then.
Yeah, she blew it.
Wait, really? Oh, my bad. Then I feel like a dick now. My bad.
But I kind of knew that. She couldn't live. She turned evil. What do you? Unless like they're gonna make it like
yeah. That's I don't like that they did that too. They kind
Yeah.
of made her an asshole from like a great lady to like they build
Yeah.
her up for like 3 seasons to be this great woman. And they make her an
Yeah.
asshole in like 6 episodes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It
Or
was,
no, even less, like 2
one
episodes.
episode, 2 episodes.
Yeah, they make her
Well,
an
she
asshole.
steadily like keeps getting like betrayed and shit, but she's still good, you know.
You know, it's just like we were talking about earlier. Men make women crazy.
Yeah.
See, she's probably started off normal,
Yeah,
and
that's
you just broke her
story,
heart enough
yeah.
times, and now she wants to stab you 10 years later.
But no, like it is also like at least okay. So when she was good, there was like a point of view from her character that we always got,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So like we saw things through her eyes. When she turns bad, we don't know her thought process.
Yeah, she's.
They follow Arya, and she's just like destroying shit. So we don't know like anything about. I don't know. There's a lot.
Basically the story of it's basically just a story of a woman. How they
But there is
turn.
also like it's just so trendy to hate on it.
Yeah, I
And
don't.
see, show finales are never like
I guess Breaking Bad was pretty good. It ended
Really?
it ended well, I thought. I mean, not like
well, okay, because you knew he was gonna die, right?
you didn't know that.
What do you mean he had cancer?
you know what the thing was? I
Like, you
wish
always knew he was gonna die. That's why there was no like in Game of Thrones, like you don't know like who's gonna win. Like
Spoiler alert for Breaking Bad.
Well, they tell you in the first episode he has cancer, terminal cancer. Really.
I was trying. I had a better ending for Breaking Bad. I thought.
Dude, have you seen Sopranos?
No.
Okay, well,
Sopranos was one of those shows like Sopranos was one of those shows I stopped watching because everyone's like the ending was shitty, and then also I never watched it because like, I never started until it ended. Also, what was the one where they get stuck on the island, like they plane got lost? Yeah. I watched that, and then it got once it got like I don't remember what season was. It started getting really weird. I was like, all right, fuck this show. Weird.
So there's a show on HBO, a new show called Chernobyl. It's like a miniseries. It's like 6 episodes.
Yeah.
And apparently it's the highest rated IMDb show of all time.
Damn.
It's like that. I don't know what the order is, but like Breaking Bad's up there. Game of Thrones is up there.
Kidding.
I don't know.
Well, Chernobyl?
Yeah, but I don't know if it's like it's not like a documentary. I wonder what it's like. Maybe it's like about what happened like,
I don't know.
Before the explosion or after the explosion. I don't know. But I kind of want to check it out. But it's rated. It's like a 9.9 on IMDb.
Are you allowed to go to Chernobyl now, or no? Is it still not safe?
You can't.
I have no idea.
But you know what's crazy?
That's another thing. You have no idea either. Why would you say you can't?
No, you can't. You can't.
You're positive.
No, I know for a fact because I watched Our Earth.
Oh shit! For real?
And there's like a 10-minute segment on the forest episode, I think, where they show Chernobyl and like how the forest has reclaimed everything.
Yeah.
And there's like huge buildings and there's like forest inside. And animals have slowly like repopulated the area.
Right.
So there's deer running around. There's
and the animals. Are the animals okay?
I don't know. I guess they don't have like any. What's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know what the word is.
Mutations. Don't you get like mutations from like radiation?
I think cancer is the main thing.
Yeah, but
animals can get cancer.
Yeah, but apparently like they've reclaimed it. But the guy on there says like, I think the soil can't be used for like food for like 1 million years. Like.
No way.
Yeah, and like humans can't be here for like 45,000 years and I'm like, wait, that's gonna be like forest for 45,000 years?
No way.
Or like 5,000 years. I don't know what it is, but 100%.
Really?
Yeah. It's gonna take that long. Decay. Yeah.
Dude, we're fucked. If it takes the Earth that long to.
Well, it's just radio. Yeah, like uranium.
Yeah, but think how much pollution we're putting in the air.
Yeah, it's not uranium.
I saw a thing today where China, I've been saying this, Chinese people don't give a fuck. They've been, you know how we have like a agreement for pollution in the air?
Yeah, dude.
Scientists finally found a way to like track this gas that like greenhouse gas or that they've been emitting into the ozone. And like I think it just came out today. They showed a map of this like huge gas streak just coming out of China where they're like releasing all this gas that's terrible for the ozone. And scientists like didn't know where it was coming from, right? Because we didn't have a way to track it, and they just got a way to track it. And they showed the map, and it's just like a red dot. Like it's like a mushroom cloud that comes out of China and just follows the like wind streak of the.
Holy shit!
It looks terrible.
Dude, you know, like in Bangkok, the air quality was so bad.
Dude, that I did notice. When people wear those masks, I was like, yeah, I get that. Dude, if I lived here, I'd be wearing those masks.
If you ride those mopeds,
dude, yeah.
When I rode on the back,
dude, I got boogers. I had boogers like when I came back, like boogers like galore coming out of my nose.
It's bad there.
Yeah, that can't be good for your lungs, man. Yeah, I get it. When people wear those masks, I'd probably be.
Yeah, but like I would like. Did you smell like the exhaust?
Yeah, dude. What are you talking about? Everything smells like. Yeah, it smells like that every day.
Yeah.
I mean, this is crazy. They have plants everywhere, but still, it's still.
Yeah, but like, so what's the point in us? Like, I know that's stupid. Like, oh, why am I going to recycle when everyone litters? But like, as much as we do, like Asia, like we have no control over Asia. They're ruining everything.
Yeah, they don't give a shit.
Like we can drive all electric cars. Like it'll help, but like,
yeah.
Unless like we can fucking force them to do something.
I think they've gotten a little bit better because I think they've fucked their error up so much. They're finally being like, okay, we've definitely fucked. We're doing something wrong. So I think that is like they've now like because theirs is way worse than ours, you know.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right, we should probably stop now.
What are we at?
It's been like 59 minutes at least.
Perfect. Great.
Anything else you want to promote? Talk about what's going up?
Nah, we'll be back to recap Asia.
Yeah. We're gonna have another trip. My plan is to do a podcast with everyone about our Asian trip, and then we'll make a video with clips that from when we actually did it.
Oh, that'd be
cool.
And
like pictures.
Yeah.
You know, so you'll be like, oh, we went here, and then I'll have a video separate, so you can go see what that looks like.
Yeah.
When we talk about it.
And also, when we have Chang and David here, maybe we can actually recap the season.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I would love. I feel bad. You've seen it. I feel bad about ruining it. I will watch. I mean, it's one episode. I'll watch it.
You didn't ruin it at all.
All right, guys. Follow us on.
We have dolphins here.
iTunes. Yeah, man.
How do they see?
Dude, they have them on a ferry.
Oh, sonar.
Yeah. What do you? I didn't know they have dolphin tours. Yeah, we got wild animals.
That's like Kima, right?
Yeah, they have in Galveston, dude, for sure. Anyways, Fresh Off the Dome on Instagram, iTunes, freshoffthedome.com, Fresh Off the Dome on Instagram. Hit us up. I'm waiting for the first person. I want someone that I don't know to write in and be like, "Hey, listen to it." Like, I don't care if they're like, "It's really shitty." or Marcus, or Marcus is a jackass. I just want someone that I don't know.
Just to make fun of you.
I want someone, like,
I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll take that. I just want someone I don't know to write in and be like, "Hey, I actually listened to this."
Yeah, we'll see.
I don't know why. I was bored one day and I was thinking about killing myself. And I just listened.
One of them has like 100 views.
Yeah, I know.
We don't have 100 friends, so. JP's like, I've watched it 98 times.
I'm taking notes every night. Yeah. Whatever. All right, guys. Thanks. See you next week.
My mama's only son, but I live every day like it's my motherfucking last one. Every nigga